of all, it's rigged. And I'm afraid the election's going to be rigged. I have to be honest.
Continuing now, Donald Trump joins us from his headquarters here in New York City. Why would you think that the election would be rigged?
Well, I'm looking at all of these decisions coming on down from the standpoint of identification, voter ID. And I'm saying, what do you mean? You don't have to have voter ID to now go in and vote? And it's a little bit scary. And I've heard a lot of bad things. I must say, 4 years ago, I was hearing a lot of bad things having to do with the Romney campaign, where, you know, when the vote came out, there were some districts that were really shockingly different from what they were anticipated to be. And I've been seeing it, and I've been hearing it a lot. But the whole thing with voter ID, identification, I think is really, I mean, people are going to walk in, they're going to vote 10 times maybe. Who knows? They're going to vote 10 times. So I am very concerned, and I hope the Republicans are going to be very watchful.
Yeah, they got to be vigilant.
I hope the authorities are going to be very watchful.
Okay.
Because I want to tell you, I believe it's going to be just like Bernie Sanders. I said it was rigged. Well, it's rigged here too, believe me. So I just hope the Republicans are going to be very watchful.
What about the Washington Post report today that you're not going to support John McCain's reelection or Kelly Ayotte in New Hampshire? Is that true?
I'm only thinking about it. I mean, I've never been a big fan of John McCain, and I just hate the way our veterans have been treated by John and other people. I hate it. I look at our veterans, how badly they've been treated, the suicides, the,
well, what did John McCain
tremendously bad treatment.
Done to veterans, though?
Well, he should have grabbed that issue. That's his issue, and he should have grabbed it. I've never been happy about that. And by the way, you knew about that a long time ago when I was on your show.
Yeah, of course.
No,
I mean, we've been doing that.
Bill, I haven't made a decision on John McCain. And in New Hampshire, I'm leading by a lot. I'm doing great. And you have a senator who I don't know, who sort of doesn't want to get involved, and I'm doing better than she is, and I think that's fine. I mean, she's doesn't speak about me, but I'm doing very well in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
I won it big in the
if you're
primaries.
president, you're going to want as many Republican senators and congresspeople as you can
get. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying if she's not involved with me, I'm just not involved with that. I'm very involved with New Hampshire. I love New Hampshire. I've done a lot for New Hampshire, and New Hampshire, frankly, likes me, but I have a nice lead in New Hampshire, and she doesn't.
Now, the Clinton campaign, as we analyzed last night, I don't know whether you saw the program, they're not going to go, it seems, head-to-head with you on issues. It doesn't seem like that's what they're going to do, because as you rightly pointed out, 1% growth, recovery worse since 1949, lowest home ownership in, what, 50 years? I mean, African-American poverty.
Our country's in trouble,
It's in trouble. So they're not going to go. They're not going to go with you head-to-head on issues. ISIS, they don't even mention it. But they are going to say, and they are making a very, very aggressive argument that you're just not temperamentally fit to hold this office. And I was at the game last night, the Yankee-Met game, and I'm talking to tons of people. You know, when I go to the game, we used to go to the games together. What do we have? Thousands of people want to talk to us? And that's what they're talking about, that can Trump handle the pressure? Can Trump do this? And how are you going to rebut those constant attacks?
Well, I think my whole life has been about handling pressure. I think I have a great temperament for winning because I know how to win. She's a loser. She doesn't know how to win. She's got a temperament not to win. And, her whole campaign is based around the word temperament. And if you look at her, look at the man who wrote the book from the Secret Service, said she's a basket case. She's a total... you talk about temperament.
But you can make money writing those books,
crazy.
Though.
No, but wait a minute.
If you slam Trump, if you slam Clinton, you can make some money. So you got to be careful about that.
I think she's got a bad temperament for winning. I don't think she's a winner. And our country has to win. Hey, look, you've known me a long time. You know more about my temperament than probably most people. And what I've done my whole life is win. I win. And you saw that. We had 17 people, and I ended up winning very easily, by the way, not like tough, very easily.
That's because people want
by
change.
The biggest margin ever.
They want change. They don't want conventional
change.
politics.
And by the way, and that's her second part. She said she's the person of change. The reason she has to say that is because things are going so badly. When you look at a 1%, 1.2% growth, that means we're dying. Okay, we're dying.
Yeah.
China, if they're at 7 or 8%, actually what they do is they start devaluing their currency. That's what they do. But if they're at 7 or 8%, that's considered terrible. We're at 1%, Bill. We are dying. And
All
you
right.
look at everything else. We're failing with ISIS. We're failing in every category.
Well,
so
if
here's
it's
the story.
issues, if it's
I think my
issues-
temperament is great for winning.
All right, but that's where they're coming at you on the temperament issue. And we always appreciate you coming on. We know how busy you are. Thank you, Mr. Trump. We appreciate it.